Alright, welcome back to the Shreveport Connection with Tommy. Okay, here's Alex Riley's new Triton Tron video link to his video, and also Shawn Michaels' TV show debuting tomorrow on the Outdoor Channel. Okay, here you go, and now for your news. WWE, for next week's July the 4th celebration show, at the start of the show, they had a graphic announcing that Rey Mysterio, Alberto Del Rio, and R-Truth will be in the #1 contenders match for the WWE title at Money in the Bank. They also announced Alex Riley versus The Miz. Okay, John Cena then comes out for a promo and he mentions that CM Punk has been stripped of his right to challenge John Cena for the WWE Championship in Chicago. He mentions that this is why they are going to do a triple threat match to determine a new #1 contender. He also says that they are going to treat things as if CM Punk never existed in WWE. CM Punk says that he is not happy with the decision, and he believes that Punk was saying what he believes in, but he does not agree with Punk. He does agree with Punk's right to say what he did. Cena says what he wants is answers from Vince McMahon, and he wants those answers tonight. John Cena says he wants to face CM Punk at Money in the Bank. And your first match is Kelly and Eve Torres defeating the Bellas when Kelly pinned one of the Bellas. And then R-Truth is interviewed in the back by Scott Stanford, and Truth says that he already beat John Cena, so he shouldn't have to win a triple threat match tonight to face John Cena at Money in the Bank. Truth talks about how there is a conspiracy again. Truth bumps into Alberto Del Rio, and Del Rio tells Truth that it is his destiny. Match number 2, WWE Tag Team Champions Michael McGillicuddy and David Otunga defeated Vladimir Kozlov and Santino Marella when McGillicuddy pinned Santino after a neckbreaker. After the match, while everyone was still in the ring, Zack Ryder came out on stage and said, "Woo, woo, woo, you know it," and left. Wonder if that's going to be on TV. Miz was interviewed by Scott Stanford in the back, and Miz says that he should be in the #1 contender match tonight as well. Miz says that he isn't in the match because of Alex Riley. Miz says that he brought Riley on Raw and he is going to take him out tonight. Match number 3, Jack Swagger over Sergeant Slaughter with the Swagger Bomb. After the match, Swagger puts Slaughter into the ankle lock until Evan Bourne comes to the ring to make the save. Slaughter leads the crowd into the Pledge of Allegiance. Match number 4, Alberto Del Rio defeated Rey Mysterio and R-Truth with a cross armbar on Mysterio to become the new #1 contender for the WWE Championship. Wow. United States Champion Dolph Ziggler and Vickie Guerrero came out. Vickie says since it's the birthday of the United States, that the United States Champion deserves a birthday party too. Dolph says while he is champion, the U.S. title is only one that matters. Kofi Kingston comes out and says Ziggler can't beat him without Vickie. They brawl and Vickie gets pushed into a cake. Piggy cake. Match number 5, Alex Riley defeated The Miz. Crowd was dead for this match. Fans weren't aren't buying Riley, who won around 15 minutes in with a backslide when Miz was going for a reverse DDT. Not a bad match, but the fans weren't into it. After the match, Miz attacks Riley. Miz threw him outside the ring and slammed him into the barricades and stairs. Miz gave Riley a big kick over the announce table and looked emotionally distraught. John Cena's music played, but he didn't come out. It stopped, and out came Mr. McMahon to a decent reaction. He said that the CM Punk suspension has gotten out of hand, and the cameraman fixed his tie. He said Punk deserves to be suspended for what he said. He said this was about what was right for the fans. McMahon said he really suspended Punk because he wanted limo service and wanted to be on DVDs and such and wasn't worthy. He then said he fired Punk because he deserved it, and he is a Punk. Well, Cena comes out to a big reaction, even in his third appearance tonight. He asked Vince if that was it. He accused Vince of kicking Punk to the curb, and since Vince said Punk kicked himself to the curb, Cena said Vince believes in free speech, and Vince confirmed it. Cena then made fun of Vince's walk and said that Vince took everyone down because he's a fighter. He wondered why Vince wasn't a fighter now, and says he wants to fight Punk. He says if Vince doesn't feel like fighting, he shouldn't hang it up. I mean, he should hang it up. Vince said he really suspended Punk because he doesn't want to take a chance on Cena. He doesn't want to risk Cena losing to Punk and losing the title and taking it to another organization. He said he will not be embarrassed in his own company. Then Vince says he's afraid of Cena not beating Punk. Cena said he wanted this match regardless of Punk's status. Cena said if he was a fan, this sounds like a match of the year to him. He asked if Vince would suspend him for saying something Vince didn't like. Vince told Cena not to piss him off. He said not to be Hogan or any of the guys before him. Vince said he doesn't believe Cena can beat him. Cena said to take a chance and give the people what they want. Vince says he doesn't give a damn what the people want. It's his company, and he does what's right for them. Cena says he gets it. He then says it's not what he signed up for. He said he busts his ass for Vince, and he believes that the belt stands for something. He said Vince is worried that the belt is meaningless, but by sending Punk away, he made it meaningless. Cena handed the belt to Vince and walked out, thus meaning he is quitting WWE. Wait for next week. Well, Vince stopped him and followed him up the ramp. He stood face to face with Cena on the ramp and said Punk is now reinstated and he has the match. Vince said, but if Punk walks out of Chicago, Cena, you're fired. And that ends your Raw for next week. Thanks for viewing, and I'm going to be recording TNA for this week.